What's the mighty good word, party folk? It's your Mama High Priest. I'm up here on the Sun's Day, Sunday, December 31st. The final countdown. Just a few more hours left. Well, you know, like 14, 13 hours left. Maybe 15 hours left in of 2023. Onward we go. I have been doing each readings based on signs, which has been really fun the last few days. Today I bring to you a Gemini reading. We are currently near the 11th or 10th degree of Capricorn, where the sun is, right? And yes, the moon is just now in Virgo for this new year. So Gemini, if it resonates with you, it's a good time to, you know, maybe party after. First, get down and dirty with some journaling, and then go get down and dirty with some, you know, countdown to the new year. There is a lot of journeying that I sense, and so with that, I think we should just kick into it. Again, this is for Gemini placements, so Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. I also do collective readings, so this may resonate with you if you have a Gemini placement in your chart. Feel free to check out the other readings as well. I go by my High Priest. My name's Armando. With that, Gemini magicians, you are the magician. High priests, high priestesses, Gemini kings and queens, this is your highest magical court. I am your royal, also very magical, effervescent, still a little congested, mercurial jester with the divinely guided messages for your spiritual ascension, your spiritual growth, your human evolution. So Gemini, we have in the midst of everything the star. We have the strength card. This is the force. Like, you are very much in a transformative state. Like, there's alchemy about you. I know I'm already jumping into this like intense terminology, but so before I kicked into yours and Sagittarius is, you know, you guys are on the opposite end of the axes there, so that's how I tend to the zodiacal wheel for these sign readings. So for you and Sagittarius, I was meditating on the Lover's card, and lo and behold, the Lover's card is here. This is very much a representation of you, your stature at the moment. You are also present here as a King of Swords. The King of Swords traditionally, or in the traditional tarot, references the Aquarius masculine energy, and here also in the Egyptian tarot is the Aquarius masculine. I have the symbolic soul tarot as well for your pre-shuffle, pre-pull, pre-reading. I was also, so there were several cards that I've been meditating on for you, Gemini, specifically the Empress, the World, the Ten of Swords. The Nine of Pentacles has been a collective sort of feeling or mood. But the World did show up in your pre-shuffle. So again, more Aquarius, more of that Taurus, Taurian. A lot of Scorpio energy is around you. And Leo with this strength card as well, which in the Egyptian tarot is represented by card number 11. And it's more so fortitude, so force, directed force. That's where you're being called to, because you're so You may have come into a new job. You may have met someone new. You're maybe meeting someone new. Maybe you've already, so this is the funny part about tarot, right? Like you've energetically met your match. You've energetically come into order, and now it's manifesting in reality. So you're both sensing, you're feeling different, you're feeling grown. No matter what age you are, you're feeling abundant. And now that's being exhibited on a earthly level, three-dimensional. You're seeing it, you're feeling new, okay? You're feeling deeply. So for me to say that a Gemini is feeling at all, that makes you feel different. That makes you think of yourself as different. You could have also very recently met or come in contact with Aquarius masculine for sure. That has kind of like sent you into this spiral of moods and self-reflection. It could very well just be a friend. It could very well just be the energy that's coming in. This could be something that you start sensing in the next, so at the end of January, at the end of January. The thing here is there's a lot of like spending. So like, don't spend too much time. Time for you really equates to money as a collective. So regardless of your Gemini qualities as a collective, time is reflecting a lot in terms of money, in terms of how you feel abundant, in terms of how you like. So the where you place a lot of attention and energy is typically how the law of attraction and law of manifestation goes, right? And it's really heightened right now because of your like magnitude. Okay, I'm not even kidding, Gemini. You guys are popping off on a alchemical spiritual level. It's very, I'm sorry, my stomach is making noises. I apologize. Something's cooking. I'm not saying it's a baby. I'm saying like your sacral chakra is very powerful right now. So you are attracting, you are also creating order. You're thinking about changing a job. So I don't like to give this type of advice, but the advice I'm about to give you is don't switch jobs yet. Don't try to get like, there's something about you like constantly switching it up, constantly switching jobs that leaves you feeling low. So like unable to express yourself, so unable to say like the example that I'm getting is the desire to move to a new job then puts you in this like stressful mode that also creates the like loss in pleasure, and to me it seems like you've become accustomed to this. So like you rise to the occasion, you take a new job, you end up feeling resentful, so you leave, or that you feel like there's a lot of competition or there's a lot of stress or a lot of mental kind of anguish, then so you jump ship. I'm not saying that's how it goes. I'm just saying that that's more the example that I'm able to give to you, but that doesn't stop you from everything else really. So this the 10 of scepters and the 10 of swords in reverse is pointing more to, have you realized that this is the continual cycle that you're in? There's something about you sort of sticking it out because there's a whole kind of new mood and a whole exciting new kind of volume, even with the world card here, that you're entering. So like I can say a lot of your wishes are about to come true, but a lot of what you've been hoping for and waiting for and wishing for is about to come true, but it involves you staying where you staying strong where you are at in the moment, shedding away that desire, the need to jump ship, the need to create constant change. The only change that I am being, like Spirit is suggesting for you, is to shed away the desire, that need to like go somewhere new, or to drop everything, or to start anew. So there's something about, you will receive a new start. You are starting anew, but this is more internal. And okay, so that I'm kind of getting it now. It's kind of making more sense. Every time you jump ship, it blocks the path that you're on. So, or a block appears in the path that you're on, and you don't get to where you actually want to go, to where your spirit wants to go, to where your spirit and your soul is pushing you towards. So it's very like soul mission based, right? Like master number 11, you feel it internally, but without strength or balance, or like actual sticking to it, then it becomes a fight for you, a fight to get out. And so that's the challenge. That's where you need to shed. And the challenge is not that you're incapable or that it's difficult for you to create that transmutative action. It's more that you don't tend to it internally, and then you create the struggle outside. And so then the spiritual battle happens outside of you, right? This is so far out, y'all. I hope for you magicians that this is making sense, Gemini. Either way, the wheel. Oh, I kept calling it the world, but it's the wheel. Okay. So you're coming to that. Don't go there yet. Okay. There's a whole new mood and level of emotion that you're about to rise to the occasion, and you're meant to get there first. You're meant to be alleviated in an emotional sense. You're meant to learn something from this. You're meant to take away a lot. There may also be someone that you're meeting, an Aquarius person, maybe. That's the kind of process here where you're still gaining a lot of knowledge from where you're at, from what you're going through. And that's actually moving you past a lot of that point of no return, the point of jumping ship. And then it will all kind of become very clear, and you will gain this sense of like depth and emotion. You'll be able to balance a lot, and your vision will then become clear. Your new path will become clear. Then you will be able to make the right choice at that point, instead of just doing this, like quitting this job to go for this job, quitting this role to get this role, quitting this rate of pay to get this higher rate of pay. That's like the cyclical down, up, down, up. You're trying to shed that behavior. You're trying to move away from that behavior. Because it's costly. It's costly. It like, it could even be like you're so used to it. That I was getting that earlier, like you're so used to how much stress and burden it takes to make switches like that, to move from one place to another, to apply and attain a new job, and then quit your job and then move to a new job. Or even more so, even more difficult, revolutionizing your whole career, like making a whole career change. Like, there's like this internal that creates that internal block, okay, to your actual independence, to your actual attractive qualities. When you pour all your magic into making that move and that switch and that jump, that depletes all of your energy. Does that kind of make sense at that point? And so, like, there's a lot of like butterfly symbology here. And with all the Scorpio cards, it could be that a Scorpio feminine is really helping you, but a lot of this could also point to like you coming into fine balance, bringing more order to you, bringing more order to the way that you move, the moves you make. And it really is that you're like realizing how good you feel regardless of how competitive or how much you may think that the job doesn't fit you or where you're at doesn't fit you. It's more about realizing that you've boxed yourself in, you've held yourself very captive by pouring a lot of energy into these constant changes, constant cyclical changes. It's like moving out of the hamster wheel, okay? All right, order in the magical court. Yeah. How fun. I didn't think I would get through your reading so fast because it's so like meticulous in a way, as you may well be. See, 9 of Cups. It's being more in love with you while still maintaining your duties. Wow, yes, order, okay. So you are coming into, you've recently, yes, the more you stick to you, the more you stick to your order, your desire to be in order, your desire to have spiritual qualities about you, your desire to actually stay where you are and learn from your actions, learn from this vicinity you're in, learn from the arena you're in. The more you stay in that mode, the more you'll come into this fruition of actually, instead of like quitting and doing and trying to get all the new ducks in the row and trying to get your new place situated, trying to get all the new things done because you made a big change. The more you just kind of hone in and really kind of transmute that energy and just use that energy to find more order, bring more order to you as far as like spiritual practices, enjoy more spirituality, feel more attractive, do less, but do more health. That's what I mean by do less, is like invest more in your health. And then also stick to where you're at now. Bask in the order, bask in that, the guarantee, bask in the quality of knowing that when you wake up, you still have that job, whether you don't like it or not. Bask in that, and then then you'll come into this like really strong, attractive mode as you're shedding away all this like desire to make big changes, to constantly fight your way out of things, to constantly battle. That's been your like spiritual battle. It's like that's how the spiritual kind of warfare shows up for you, where you declare that you must make the big change, and then you have to fight one by one all the things. I think that makes sense, right? Like pouring all your energy and time and money and all of that into making the change. So instead, sit tight and really get to shedding away that desire, so that you don't get caught up, so that you don't give away all the energy. Because once you kind of hone in and generate all of that, it'll help you to shed away all this weird moodiness, and then the need for the change. It'll all kind of dissipate. You'll transform, you'll rise out of that, and then you'll actually start to attract very easily. The flow will come in. The flow will just start to like, you'll have made the choice for you. Instead of like this constant movement, you'll have made a choice to just sit with you, to shed away the parts that are not working for you. And then God hands you this like big cup, because you learned, you always present well no matter what, but you will present very like divine. Is that new for you, Gemini? With the higher font, to present so divinely, to present as an empress, as an emperor, and as a priestess or priest, right? Wow. There are people around you that are helping to tease this out. It's just like, don't give in so much to others' desires. Like, or if someone presents to you a really fancy idea, you know, don't take it immediately. Thank you so much, Angels and Spirit Guides. Now I'm just switching over to the Field Tarot. I've been working with the Field Tarot during this full moon cycle. Yep. You want to cut away, okay? Wow, look. I love when the Strength card and the Justice card appear at the same time. Okay, so no matter what, you have every right to make the change that you want to make. But you've heard my point, right? Not to jump ship just yet. Because you will receive that bigger wish fulfillment. And it is more about you being in that attraction. So instead of cutting away everything right now, wow, look at you. Yep. You're feeling very bound. Wow, I just got a lot of like, I don't know, I just get this like there's money coming to you or something like that. Like, even if you're not involved in like this like justice court sort of thing, trial, it could very well be about a job. But it's like staying on your path right now so that you don't come to more roadblocks, and that you actually get to this big kind of a bigger prize, a bigger accumulation, a bigger contract, a contract that you'll actually enjoy, where you'll get to like really show all the new you. Wow, and then strength and strength this year, okay? Wow. No way, 11. Strength and strength. Oh, this is crazy. You're being supported so much by, we have 3 major arcana here, okay? And then I have a star. And I have a star. I didn't tell you, but it is represented by Gemini in the Egyptian tarot. Traditionally, it is represented by Aquarius. There's something coming if you can just wait and shed this like desire. Yeah, wow, temperance trying to come out. All major arcana. No way. You're wildin'. Let's see. Thank you so much, my archangels. Oh my gosh, see. Y'all, the wheel. And the wheel is over here, okay? The Wheel of Fortune. And then I have the 3 of Pentacles. Staying where you are right now, okay? To continually temper, come into balance. Oh my God. You're trying to come online as far as like working with God, okay? Oh my gosh. Oh, this is crazy. I love it. I love this for you, Gemini. I have not really felt this way in a while for you. Look at that. Manifestation, Princess of Discs. It's like feeling very new, feeling very youthful. Maybe you want to leave this place because you're not being seen very in your mature manner, right? It is a roadblock, I think, that you continuously create as you're moving through it. Where every time you create that change, it does deplete you a lot, okay? And it signs you up for a new contract, signs you up for a new, like kind of the same, right? Kind of like stumbling on the same thing over and over. When you thought you were trying to create this ultimate change, it doesn't really seem new anymore. You became very attached to that cycle of making changes often. And now you're realizing more, if you maintain this vibration for just a little bit longer, if you can stick it out a little bit longer per se, as demeaning as that may sound, it is more about you realizing a big lesson, and that lesson is more so about you shedding away this desire to continually uproot, uprise, change, because there is a bigger, much more established change. 4 wands, 11. Did we not say 11? Okay, come more into like your new spiritualness. Okay, I know you're feeling it. I know for you, Gemini, you maybe never felt spiritual until 2023. You're like, I'm freaking spiritual. Or like, if you were a very spiritual Gemini, you've now like leveled up. And this is again relative to how you felt before. Maybe a few years ago, you didn't feel as spiritual as like elevated spiritually as you are now. Then we have the World card, okay? That I knew that this was coming up. So like your change is coming. If you can maintain, hone in, shed away. Yes. Yes, continue. Holy wow. Go look at art. I know you like art. Maybe you can buy yourself a new outfit. I don't want to give you the advice to go spend money, but like maybe you've been trying to make a change, right? Yep, transformation. Coming back to you, okay? Stop kind of sitting in that, okay? Because you're gonna create more of what we were just saying not to create, okay? If you can just maintain 10 more to you, okay? 10 more to you. Don't allow others to, don't allow anything at wherever you're at, whatever you're dealing with, whether it's like school or whether it's work or family. Don't let all their like nitpicking, their bullying affect you, okay? You come back to you. You come back to you. You don't bully yourself either, okay? Come back to you. Come back to your innocence and your livelihood. Don't obsess or like, don't fixate on anyone. Don't fixate on things right now. Continually move through this, okay? You're moving through a lot. It may not feel that way. The more fun that you can give time to, or the more time that you can give to fun, the more that you can step away from this, like, I'm losing the word, but that focus, like, move your focus to, like, beauty, to art, back to your, like, stylish, fun ways, the arts, the learning. That, all that will help you to shed away a lot of this, like, desire to, like, fixate and then, like, jump. Like, I've never 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just in this spread, there are 6 arcana. And I put out 11 cards, and 11 is a huge, like, 11 is a master number. It's here a lot. The 4 wands traditionally referred to as 11. With strength. Card number 11 with strength over here. Card number 11. Okay. The switch is meant to happen internally. You're supposed to come out of this having fought for your own, not fought others, not fought to create change. Having fought to create internal transformation is where you're coming from, okay? So if you push it out, and if you, basically if you project that out, again, the roadblock will appear again later, okay? You will come into clarity. You will receive a lot of that, like, inline clarity as everything starts to come through. Wow, the tower. Yeah, as all the changes start to happen. They will all start to happen. Look at the star. Wow. Yeah. I think we should end it at that point. Yeah. There's no decisions for you to make right now. The decision is to just stick to you, be you, have more fun. Don't make any wild changes right now. Don't flip your world over. Just stop for a moment. Just let it kind of breathe it out. You're also like a teacher. You are not, Gemini isn't considered the most, like, emotionally emotionally deep, but you guys have been through something, okay, that where you can speak to deep emotions, okay? So you will be able to, basically you can temper and you can alchemize your emotions so well that you create change just by now allowing it and sitting in that vibration of how do I use my emotions to like remove the gunk and remove negative vibes away from me. How do I shed away all this negative stuff away, negative mental mind games or negative feelings, moodiness? How do you sit and move through that internally, spiritually? Now you're coming into your spiritual heightened sense of awareness. You're gonna then attract a lot if you continue to move in this way, in this manner. Holy wow, y'all. Order in the Gemini magical chord. Did we not say it was magical? I knew it was magical. 2, 2. I'm getting a number 2, 2. We've got the star twice. Got strength twice, 11, 11. We've got 4 wands, 11, 11. We've got justice, baby. We've got balance, temperance. You've got transformation. You've got new contracts. You have internal spiritual decisions. Okay, you're manifesting. But before you do any of that, shed it all away so you can start anew. You got the World card and you got the Wheel of Fortune. And you got the Ace of Cups. You got a lot, okay? There's a lot going on inside. Gemini. What a wild year for you, right? 2024 is about to be the year of Gemini. Y'all keep it so real. Y'all are so cool. I love a fantastic Gemini vibration. Y'all give me the this energy boost. I really appreciate y'all hanging around. Please like, share, subscribe. Keep it so real. Keep it light. Pack it light. Don't pack anything because you're not moving. You're not going anywhere. You're not quitting. You're not starting new. You're basking in your new attraction. You're letting go of a bunch of crap, and a lot of it is just negative gunk that constant like churning, constant like updating has weighed down on you. And now you've realized a lot that you've called in your spiritual team, okay? If you haven't, you should. I honor you and your path, your fun path, okay, Gemini? Keep it so real. Wow, this got long.